being stuck at home and picking up all sorts of skills, most namely the outdoor variety. Wood sculpting, clay work, most importantly actually thanks to John Holland, I'm now a smoker. I smoke now. I smoke meat. Currently working on a turkey.
We like to go and hike and went during the witching hour. Witching hour is generally when Michael Bay. Oh, there's a rabbit! There's no way either of them is gonna catch that rabbit. There's no way. That's the fastest I've seen Benson move in a long time. We like to go for hikes. Benson, did you get the rabbit?
Look at this dog hike. Pumping his little legs.
It's pretty high grade here. We got a pretty steep incline. It's hard to tell from the angle.
It's completely flat.
But it's just pretty steep incline.
Honestly, it's been like so beautiful and sunny outside. Basically like the whole of summer. So this is my favorite activity to escape from that.
Jacob, summer recap. It's been very exciting, but not really. I'd like to think that at the beginning of this different summer, I was a spry and energetic young lad full of life, and clearly that hasn't changed over the past several months. What have I been up to? The old routine of editing Funhaus videos every day is still there, and that's still a lot of fun. On my own time, when I'm not working, one of the meditative things I kind of do, especially a lot this summer, is I've been building some models, doing some stuff with my fingies, making some cool robots and whatnot, you know, like cool stuff. Speaking of cool stuff, I've been doing some streaming, both for work and on my own, and that's been really neat. Basically, any and all gaps in between all that stuff, I've been just playing video games, so I mean, not too much is different this summer.
Sup, everybody. It's me, Ryan. Here I am in Memphis, Tennessee. I came back to quarantine with my parents at the beginning of the summer just for a couple days. Days turned into months, and months turned into weeks. Weeks have now turned into the whole summer. It's been great hanging out with my nieces, hanging out with my parents, hanging out with a couple of my old high school friends, preferably the ones that don't have COVID-19. I'm going to give you the highlights. Here's my top 3 things I've done this summer. First, I'll go with Space Babies, the epic sci-fi film that I made with my 2 nieces. Here's a little clip of that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff!
Hey, do you know what Jupiter is, or I just make it?
It's a big planet.
Oh, I like Jupiter.
How awesome was that? Don't worry, you don't have to answer that. I know it's awesome.
Squirtle or turtle. We'll find it. We're gonna get it. Shit! No, it's stupid. No, it's Charizard.
So one thing I've done over the summer is went up to Alaska and went fishing. Maybe not the most quarantine savvy thing to do, you might say, is travel right now, but if it's any consolation to you, Alaska requires you to get a COVID test to even enter the state, and lo and behold, my wife and I were negative. And how much more social distancing can you do than being way out in the middle of nowhere on a boat? That's my grandpa-in-law's boat, the Miss Zoe. As you can see there, here we are, out on the water, in the bay, looking for a good spot. And there I am with some fish, as you can see. That's totally me. I totally caught those fish. The edges around my face are not harsh. I did not Photoshop my head, and I totally 100% caught those halibut. Actually, this is my father-in-law, but I forgot to take photos. I didn't really think about it. I just enjoyed fishing, and then we have since eaten all of the fish, and it was great. I also found this huge Die Hard poster by a dumpster yesterday, so that was pretty cool.
Hey, what's up, Funhaus fans? Welcome back to another edition of John's Attic. I'm gonna show you guys what I've been pretty much up to. I haven't worn a shirt with sleeves in about 3 months, and honestly, when this is all over with, I probably won't wear sleeves again.
Probably the newest addition to my room, one of them at least, is this mini fridge. I took all the booze out so Pete would know that I'm just totally trashed every day when I'm editing. This is my production stuff. I was shooting some cooking videos this week, which I've gotten back into since I have the time. This is my baby right here. I love this thing. It's my C300 Mark II. Cooking videos and porn. Find me on OnlyFans.
I like to go over here in my backyard and sit in my hammock. And this is kind of this has been my hobby. These plants are getting crazy. Maybe I should start getting into home and gardening because the bugs come down at night and it gets scary. There it is. Turkey. Hope everyone's having a good summer. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves and learning something new that they can take with them to the next life or whatever awaits us beyond this this crazy world. Mwah.
Hey, so Elise and I have been up to something this summer. We actually went back to school. Yeah, we had the unique opportunity to team with a professor over at Full Sail University to learn 3D modeling, which is something I know nothing about. I'm pretty sure it's something Elise doesn't know that much about. We spent the whole summer learning Zbrush and documenting the whole thing and putting it out there for your entertainment and learning pleasure. So we hope you enjoy. Oh, first one in class. I guess I have a sense of initiative.
Hey, I'm right here. Because I'm in the same room as you. Hello, fellow kids.
Sorry I'm late. The bus was running behind. I missed it this morning.
Aren't you usually the guy that pushes the bus?
Hey, welcome, guys. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Tim.
Hi, wait.
Oh, sorry.
Hi. Am I late?
Yes.
My bus was my bus was late.
You guys took the same bus?
Wait, he took a bus too?
For those of you that are late, I'll reintroduce myself. My name's Tim Bowser. I'm one of the modeling art directors at Full Sail University for the end of the program, and I help them refine and make their characters' portfolio ready. So you guys have chosen to come back to school. You're each going to model a character. I'm going to set you up today and kind of teach you an introduction to Zbrush, and then we're setting you up with 2 students that are going to essentially do what I do and art direct you and look at your work and say what you could do better. Not to rattle you guys right now, but we are competitively grading you guys, which means only one of you can get an A.
I just want to say, Professor, I think that is a very astute system for grading.
She's sucking up. Don't listen, Prof. Don't listen, Prof.
I heard that Larissa Angus in Rooster Teeth Animation drew up some cool concept art for us to work with.
Yeah, let me pop that up.
Oh, mine's so cute. Is this Ruby style?
Blaine and Elisa are Ruby, and then Chris and I are Camp.
I'm unworthy of how cute this is, but Blaine's has horns? Is that a reference to Good Morning?
Why have horns?
James, your character looks quite chiseled.
I know. I always wondered what I would look like in Camp if I wasn't portraying a cute little German boy.
Chris, I didn't realize yours would be a photo.
Cool. So you guys have seen all the designs, but you guys will not be able to make yourselves. So you guys are going to have to pick someone else to do.
Oh, I'm picking Blaine.
I'm picking James because his geometric chiseled face, I can't not mess that up.
Can I also pick James?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess I pick Chris.
I guess I'll pick Elite.
Oh, I should probably clear my...
Professor, I want to report bullying. I'm being bullied in this class.
Professor, will I still be able to get a passing grade if I model Blaine and it's just his body? Because there's already a template for super average man here.
So let's kind of get something out here that we can actually start sculpting on. So we're going to use Lightbox, and I'm going to double click on one of these Dynamesh spheres. And think of this as like a ball of clay that we're going to be able to sculpt on and kind of do anything we want with. So does everyone have a Dynamesh sphere open?
Materials? Sorry, I'm seeing a bunch of different.
Do you know that Chris was the salutatorian of his high school?
We didn't cover Dynamesh spears. Where's Dynamesh spears?
Spears. I'm off to a pretty good start. I think this is already looking like James.
So we're going to kind of go through next how to move around this lump of clay, because it's going to be important for us to see it at multiple angles if we're actually going to sculpt on it. What we have is our brush menu over here on the left. These are all the brushes that you have to select from. So clay tubes is good for either adding clay to this or carving away. And most ZBrush brushes work like this. So you can see I'm adding some clay here. And then if I hold on Alt, it's actually going to push in. So let's say I needed an eye socket right here. I could hold on Alt and I could just start pushing in right here to start making where that eye socket's going to be. When you guys actually start sculpting each other, you're probably going to want to start with the Move brush. So Move actually does just that. If I hold down with the left mouse button, I'm going to be able to move a clump of clay.
Okay, well, Blaine had horns. I remember that.
Hey, quiet.
Professor, is it common for a student to bring their dog to class? Is that normal?
We do have some service animals that come to class, so I'm going to need to see a vest on that animal.
Oh, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that for sure.
He definitely is not a service animal. He's a disservice animal, if anything.
I know this is supposed to be, we're going to be working on these for 4 weeks, but I feel like I am pretty near there. Like,
so I think that's enough for you guys to be amazing at sculpting. So we're gonna call this one, and when you guys meet up with my students, I expect nothing but awesomeness.
Okay.
Thank you for having faith in us.
Don't forget, guys, that this is as much of a competition as it is a learning process, so you guys should be moving further each time. So no pressure, but a lot of pressure.
Elise, how do you feel about whiskers? Do you like them?
I think I'm going to have to learn to like them.
I'm doubling down on the cat look, and you got a lot of whiskers.
Doesn't your dog need to go out?
Thank you again to Full Sail for sponsoring this video. If you want to learn more about Full Sail's art programs, head over to fullsail.edu/backtoschool or click the link in the description down below. If you want to keep following our journey, head on over to youtube.com/roosterteeth to see the other part in this summer-long event.
So, you are wondering what I did all summer. Well, apart from staying home all the time, which is something I've always done, the main thing I did was started taking medication for my bipolar disorder. Despite my jovial presence, I had been struggling with severe bouts of depression for the past 12 years. I started going to therapy in January, and when that wasn't enough, we decided I needed a little tweak. And very quickly, I went from an erratic, emotional, hot mess to a seemingly normal, productive person again, which I hadn't experienced since I was like 18 or 19. Those of you that watched the videos saw my room transform. That was thanks to therapy, Lamictal, and Zoloft. I finally organized my game collection. I got a bunch of posters hung up. I got my game station in order so I can literally play any console on my TV or capture on my computer without plugging anything in. It's all set up. On top of that, I've started streaming more. Ah! Jacob! John, come back! Jacob, come back! The floor broke! And I've started making videos for my personal YouTube, which is something I've wanted to do since, I'd say about 2004. So yeah, it's been a great summer for me. For the first time in a long time, I feel hope and real optimism. So yeah, that's what I did. I got better.
I went to the Tennessee State Safari Park with my family on July 4th. We got eaten by ostriches and buffaloes. Here's a clip of that.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. You went out the kid. Sammy Joe, you're a wimp. Wow! We're being attacked on both sides. Damn! What the heck was that? What the heck was that?
I sat there and took it, and then he just hit you just a little bit, and you packed my finger.
So that was a blast, and look, I got this cool shirt.
Oh, yes, no. There's another rabbit up ahead. Spencer and I are going to try to go for it.
There it is. See that little speck? Rabbit.
Come on.
Benson, rabbit. Let's see. Let's go get there. He's on the prowl now. He's on the move. He got a scent. Oh, there it goes. He missed it. Look. The rabbit nest. The rabbit nest is in here, Benson. It's got eggs. Rabbit eggs. Nice job, Benson. Good job. Good job. Good boy.
Also been getting some quality time with our cat Barry, who is sweet and has become very needy because I'm home every day now, so he has to bother somebody. In other news, I haven't worn socks in like 6 months.
Trying on Xbox Plus. I think this song's too hard. I just keep failing, so thanks, Beat Saber.
And lastly, I've been jamming with my friend Matt. We made a new band called Shit, Piss, and the Piss Shitters. Here's a little clip of us playing. You can see how awesome we are.
Shit, piss! Shit, piss, and the piss shitters! Shit, piss, and the piss shitters! Oh yeah! Shit! Shit, piss!
Yes! That was great! We actually formed a second band too. This one also with Matt. It's called Piss Shit and the Shit Pissers. You can check that out here.
Let's go! Piss! Piss shit! Piss shit and the shit pissers! Piss shit and the shit pissers! Oh yeah! Piss!
To be perfectly honest, my heart really isn't in Piss Shit and the Shit Pissers. I'm really just doing it as a favor to Matt, but Shit Piss and the Piss Shitters is where it's at, in my opinion. Anyway, that's been my summer. I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I hope you've been having a good summer too. I'm about to go back to LA into the eye of the storm for one reason and one reason only, and that is Chargers football. But we'll see if they even play.